Abandoned. How does it feel to be abandoned by your own people? People you used to have a laugh with, shared tears with. You lost it all. All because of your own ideals, your own ego. You could get it all back, but you refused. And now, you must bear with it until you meet up your own end. I'm sorry, Adelaide. Okay, Parvati. Got a few things to do before leaving this place. Number 1, bring this book back to Vikar Max. Then afterwards, we're gonna have to go get that logics module and bring it back to Ludwig. This guy must be really eager to get his hands on this thing. And last but not least, getting the power regulator back. That means we'll have to go back to the botanical lab and maybe have to confront her again. If need be, we got the weapons to fight back if she starts doing anything funny. Come on, let's go. Vikar's place shouldn't be too far from here. Right around the corner here. Huh. This is very odd construction. It feels like it's in the way. Why put pipes up there when it could be underground? Maybe this is all related to the thermal generator. It must all connect. Again, this place looks oddly clean. Must have a lot of money for a janitor, considering the other houses around town. Max? I hope you don't mind me calling you Max from now on. Got something to tell you.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Well, the deserters are coming back. Well, not all of them. Adelaide stayed back.
Not unexpected. Take heart in the fact that you've saved the rest from idleness and marauders.
I agree with you. I also saved them from becoming marauders. Okay, well, this wasn't really what I wanted to talk to you about. It's about that book. I think I found it. It's written in another language.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
So, I'm guessing you can't read French. Well, me neither. Well, don't you think you're overreacting a bit? I mean, it was a book you were looking for. You could probably sell that for profit, right? In the black market, that is.
Overreacting?
Whoa,
hey! Do
hey!
you have any idea how many years I spent in...
Okay. Sorry.
No. You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Well, maybe it's not entirely wasted. You could also learn French, right? You knew it was French. It could have been any language, really, and you knew it was French. I'm guessing you could probably learn French somewhere out there. So, just a quick question like that. Why do you think the book held the secrets of what you were looking for I mean, if that's the case, you should really consider what I just told you about learning French.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
A vicar searching for a banned book kinda sets a bad example, doesn't it? What do you think about that?
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal.
Well, this has to be some kind of cosmic retribution to this, right?
Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Ah. I actually wouldn't mind having a spare hand with this ship. I mean, I got an engineer with me, and you probably know things that I don't know about those places. Well, it could sort of benefit the both of us in the end, right? You need a ride out of town, and I wouldn't mind having an extra crew member in here. But we'll need to figure something out for food and water. I got plenty of money right now. I honestly think it's a lot, but maybe it's not. And I'm just being ignorant about it.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Huh. Hacking computers, being able to talk. I kind of try to do that myself, but I seem to have some problems sometimes, especially with Adelaide. That was stupid. I don't know. She was hard to convince. You think you could help me get her back in here? Maybe? Well, considering what she told me, I don't think nothing would change her mind. Alright. Welcome aboard. I'm gonna start calling you Max from now on, alright? None of that vicar nonsense.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Awesome.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Alright. Welcome aboard, and I still need to find that power regulator, get things working. The ship's not gonna get off ground soon enough. Okay, Parvati, let's go. Got someone else to talk to. Ludwig? If I remembered correctly, he would just be out this door. Come on, let's go. I've been wondering, if Max knows how to hack a computer, I wonder if he can hack Ada. Maybe Ada wouldn't like this. She'd probably get mad at me for even thinking this. I wonder if Ada's listening to me. Speaking of which, I haven't heard from that crazy guy that got me here in a long time. Communications were jammed for some reason. Oh, Ludwig, I got something for you.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
Remember that logic module? I found one in the geothermal plant. It was well hidden, if I do say so myself.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform.
Thank
Oh,
you.
That reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it, then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble.
Thank you.
And a little something to remember me by.
Wow, alright. I'll make good use of this. And, Ludwig, take care and fix the robots, please. Next stop, Botanical Lab. Then, before leaving, we'll need to sleep and eat some food. Maybe gather up a few things also on the way. Come on, let's go. Huh. They're still around the fire. I wonder why. It's been a few hours. What are they waiting for? Adelaide, maybe? Or they think because there's still emergency power on that he would hope to stay here. I don't exactly blame them, but I'm here to grab what I need. What I need right now is the power regulator. Adelaide, I'm here to pick what I need. You won't be needing this. I'm guessing you just have a few hours of emergency power left in here. Good luck with that. Okay, Parvati. Got the supply, got the power regulator. Now you just need to sleep and then get off this planet. We could probably rest our head around here. We'll just need to find a bed. Well, clear skies. I think today's gonna be the day we leave this place. We should probably hurry. It's gonna get dark soon. Overslept a little bit, but what can you do? Max is probably waiting for us in the ship, too. We'll have to get him some armor and some weapons once we get off of here. Don't want him to wear some Marauder equipment, if you know what I mean.
Is this your ship?
Whoa.
Oh my stars, she
Okay.
is just so handsome.
Is
Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Hey, don't make it a problem. They've got the other guy. What was his name again? Well, he's forgetful. What can I say? I don't need to remember who he is. I can kind of understand why you don't want to go back there, making cans, fixing machinery, and you'd love to get off of there. I understand that. And honestly, I want to get off this place. This is not my place. Where I'm gonna head? Honestly, I have no idea. I wanted something different. A different life. A new place to live. Instead, I got that robbed from me. Sure, apparently I slept for 70 years. And that's a long time, when I was promised 10. Now that I have my own ship, and my own crew, I feel like there's more out there. We need to discover this. So, you've never been on a ship before?
I worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Parvati, I thought you would be coming with me from the start. I thought you following me around and being a guide was to actually join me out there. I could use the extra hand, to be honest. If you want to make it official, well, I'll be glad to have you along. You can grab a cabin whenever they get unlocked. It's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister.
Don't call me that.
Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Jeez, okay, Parvati. Captain Edward Lineston of the Unreliable. That's her name. Don't ask why she got the name, though. She used to be called the Reliable. Can you believe that? Oh, Max. I see you
Well,
found your way.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Doors are locked, though. Let me put the power regulator back, okay? Before you do that. Yeah, what's this way? Parvati, you can wait out there. I think
Sure.
I know how to make this work. If I can't, I'll call you for help. Should be easy as just plugging it in, right? Alright. Let's put this on there. See that, Ada? You're back in business. Awesome. Yep. You know what? I want to check the captain's cabin before leaving this place.
I'm going.
What? Okay, you do your thing. I don't care.
Be right there.
Weird. Alright. I'm the captain, and these are my quarters. Oh, you want to come check it out too? It's still sealed. What's going on, Ada? Aren't you supposed to open it for me? Dang it. Come on, Parvati. I got a thing to say to that robot. Hey, you!
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
I had no choice. I don't think you understand that. Can you unlock the captain's quarters for me, Ada?
What can I do for you, Captain?
What do you mean, what can you do for me? I've just installed the power regulator. Can you unlock everything so I can visit this place?
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Okay, well, let's get out of here.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Phineas. I kind of been waiting to hear from him. I need to get him sorted.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
You're a bastard, you know that, Phineas? I don't think you understand anything that's been going on. I've been dropped down there. I had to take care of things. I was confused. And now that I have my own ship, everything goes my way, my rules. You're not the boss of me, Phineas. Actually, I've never been better in my life, you know that?
Good, great, excellent. Let's move on. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
What did I just told you, Phineas? I am the boss. I do whatever I want. I don't care about the Hope's colonists being still frozen. I found my calling. I don't think you understand that yet. Seriously though, if I am to help you out and get these colonists out there, how are you going to repay me? Oh, waking me up will be the big thing here? No, I don't think so. I really don't think this is how it should end for me. No, I think I would have been better cryo-sleeping maybe another 30 years. I don't care about what's going on with the board. I don't care that other people are starving or anything like that. Look, first of all, what the heck is a nav key and why do I need this to land on a planet? At least you can give me some explanation, right?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Okay. What exactly is stopping me from just leaving Halicon altogether? Like I just told you, I'm the boss of myself, and you have no power over me. I have my own ideas, and they're pretty much set from now on.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
So I'm stuck here, without a jump drive. Awesome. Who equipped the ship? You must have planned this all along, you... I don't know what to call you yet. Bastard? Moron? There are many words that could fit you right now, and I think the best one would be... Maniac? Not sure yet. I'll have to think about it. Look. Told me to look for a Gladys person? How do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
I don't like the idea of working with a criminal, you know that? I've seen the posters back at Edgewater. Your head is worth a lot. And I think you should either give me that sum of money or give me an even better deal out there.
Criminals? Goodness, no. Smuggling is a perfectly legitimate business venture.
Are you crazy?
If misappropriating board property is a crime, well then, throw me in Tartarus.
Maybe I will.
Plenty of ways to make money in Halcyon, you know. Not all are above board. Oh, above board, above the Halcyon board. Get it?
What an idiot. You're easily impressed with yourself, huh? Big narcissistic bastard right here.
Well, yes, someone has to be after all.
Why can I not just land somewhere outside the Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
I'll do this one time, okay? Once I get the skip drive, I'm leaving this place for good. I'm not ever going to come back and see your face, okay? Fine. I'll have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Kinda want to explain me what it is first before I try it out?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Okay, enough of the complex mumbo-jumbo. I'll just put it to good use, alright? Thank you, and all that good stuff. Now, turn off the communications, Ada, please.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it, Ada. Thank you. So, this is the place I was in. Huh. That is interesting indeed. It has a ring. A planet with its own ring. Maybe I should check on the others. Go in the captain's quarter. Can finally make it in there. And use that holographic emitter. Alright. Edgewater Employment Community. Is there a way to get rid of this? Did someone put this in here? Is there a way to get rid of it, Ada? Okay. Huh. That's a blade. I'll take it. That must be it. I can attach this to a leg. Just put that there. Okay. I'll need to learn to play this game. That's my bed. Looks a little dirty. I should probably clean it out. And this... that's a bin. I can probably put a few things in there. Okay, so that settles it. Terminal. Maybe there's something important here. Let's see. Huh. A weapon hidden out there. Phineas said I could visit him if I wanted to.
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
Oh, it's all good, Ada. Not yet. You'd think I'd be a stupid captain, but I actually went to bed before leaving this place. Well, What is this? There's no response to this machine. Maybe Ada knows more about it. Yep. Hey, Ada? I got something to ask you about a robot upstairs.
Welcome back, Captain.
Thank
How
you.
can I be of assistance?
So, what I think is the janitor's closet upstairs, there's a robot and it's not working. What's up with that?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay, well, I'll go check on that then.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Okay, well then break a leg. So, I've looked in that terminal, but I don't exactly saw anything about a janitor robot called Sam. Samuel, janitor. Must be some kind of survivor of a crash, right? Okay, let's see. What can I find in here? Search term Sam. Okay, so I need one single compound to make it work, and it's called an acid sweeper. Interestingly enough. And that, in theory, should turn it on. Huh. Well, buddy, I'll make you work someday. Don't worry about it. This must be Parvati's room. At least it seems like it. There's a wrench. Certainly an engineer's room. That's a lot of ammo. Don't really need it at the moment. This could be anyone's room, to be honest. Oh! Max, how you doing? I see you're trying to figure out the French, right? Something about the bonjour and the salute.
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
I kind of like to know more about you, Vikar. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
What do you mean by that?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
So, your parents were not religious, right?
On the contrary. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But weren't they proud when you became a vicar, at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
You keep mentioning something about the plan. I still haven't figured that out. I kind of ignored it at first, but now that you mention it so often, what's it about?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
That's kind of a convenient way to control the masses, don't you think?
It can be if abused, but that can be said about anything. However, in the case of the board and Halcyon, sadly, I believe you are correct.
Right. So, about that book, do you have any ideas where I can find some kind of Frenchman or someone who can actually decipher this book?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Seriously? There's only one guy you know of that can translate French?
The only one I'm aware of. I
Right.
suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
Hey, okay. I'm the captain here. I'm the only one who gets to be the smartass in here, okay?
1,000 pardons, my good captain. I thought we were engaging in witty repartee. Now, as far as tracking down this scholar, we should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Is it me, or is it just weird that you know how to hack computers this easily?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Alright. That sounds good. We'll have to take care of that, alright?
Thank you, Captain.
And Parvati. Where is Parvati? Knowing her, chances are she's downstairs working on stuff. Oh. Huh? Oh, wait a second. There's a room here. Oh. Pit stop, I see. Oh well. Yep. Parvati's not around. Oh. Hey.
There is an increased amount of methane in the ship's air scrubbers.
That's completely normal. Someone's working on pipes. Hey, Parvati. How you been holding up?
Sometimes I can hear Vikar saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores.
Well, break time's over, right? Okay. Well, I think it's time to go now. I should probably grab a quick drink first before leaving this orbit. Weird. I'm guessing she sleeps in here? Good idea. Sleeping around what you love the most is what makes you who you are, right? Okay, well, I know how to fix the robot now, Ada. And I think it's time to navigate. I might grab a quick bottle while I'm at it.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Oh, dear. That's a big ship. Man, it must be 10 times the size of this one. Whoa. Alright, so how do we get in there? Do you know how to do it? There must be some kind of
we
EVA
talk?
suit. Sure, Parvati. What's up?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Are you kidding me? She can't be that good. That place is a dump. Did you see the condition of that ship?
If I had to fix a station this big, I'd be spending all my time trying to figure out what needs doing now and what can wait. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Wait a second. Before we got onto the ship, didn't you said something you were really good at repairing ships? What's up with this change of attitude suddenly?
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
Are you telling me this to just say that you'd like to leave this crew and join hers? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome.
Great.
I
Good to
figured
hear.
Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you.
Sure, I guess we could talk to her if that helps you make a better engineer. Then sure, we'll do that. If not, I'll remember this and I'll put that in your files, okay?
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
I hope so.
Did you want to talk about something else?
No, let's just go. Get your EVA suit out now. We're going to the Groundbreaker.